Hello Leos, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Leos this week? Three of Wands, straight away. Queen of Swords, Three of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Five of Cups. I'm going to talk you through these cards as always and then clarify them so we can get a little bit more information from them. But firstly, Three of Wands is really nice because there's an energy this week of you kind of knowing, you can feel what's coming. And it might be a sense of, why do I feel like this? I feel as if something good's about to happen. What is it? There's something where you're checking your watch, like, has it come yet? And then you're like, what am I waiting for? Like, you know something's coming, you're checking for it, you're checking your emails. You don't actually know what you're checking for, you just know you're checking for something. Something you can feel coming in, there's some change or there's some news coming in you're expecting, but you don't know why you're expecting it. And you're right, by the way, Three of Wands is something's gonna happen. You can feel it, you know it, you're checking the time. It's almost like, if you're at a restaurant and you've ordered a burger and you then know that you're sitting there waiting for your burger to come. That's the Three of Wands. Like, there's something you've ordered, there's something you've asked for from the universe in a way, and you're like, I can feel it coming in. I wanted a change in my life and I can feel it. I'm not sure how it's coming, but I know it's coming soon. I know it's like, there's something like you're anticipating coming. It's really positive. I'm really excited about that for you. Then you have Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, the energy of being a bit sharp-tongued. So there could be something you say this week and then you go, oh, did I say that out loud? That came across a bit blunt, that was not me, don't know where that came from. Queen of Swords also could be someone else around you, it could be like a mother figure, it could be sister, friend, I don't know. There's just something someone's going to say and then immediately wish they hadn't, I feel. I'm not going to know until I clarify it. It might not be that harsh, but it definitely, as I'm looking at this, I feel that there's something that is going to be a little bit like, ooh, ouch. Whether it be you saying it, whether it be you hearing it, you've been pre-warned. So just know that whatever someone says, it's nothing to do with you, it's completely to do with them. They're having a bad day and they say something. It wasn't actually deep, and it wasn't actually, you didn't actually deserve to be called something or whatever this is about. And if it's you that's snapping at someone, you've been pre-warned. Maybe try not to be so hangry. Whatever this is about, I don't know. We all have those days, but just be careful because I feel like there's a level of intelligence here where you know that your words can hurt because you're very, very good at coming up with the right thing that you know would bother someone, if that makes sense. Whereas someone less intelligent would be like, haha, you smell. Like, there's something where you're able to actually be like, you smell like a bad, I don't know, there's something where you can actually personally hurt someone a lot more because you know more. Then you have Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is very fast success, messages, communication, which makes a lot of sense with the Three of Wands. If you're feeling something coming in, with the Eight of Wands, it's it coming in. There's an email, there's a phone call, there's a message, something exciting happening, some change, something like, funny thing is, Eight of Wands is my card of like, if you've ordered something, if you've bought something online, it's coming, which is really silly, but it's with Three of Wands here, of me using an example of, I feel like I've ordered something, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. There's something you've ordered and it feels very much more metaphorical, or it's more of you talking to the universe or your guides or God or whatever, whoever you look to, and you're saying, I want this, or I'm wishing for this, or I'm praying for this, whatever it is for you, you know it's coming and then it comes this week. Very, very transformative energy, very much changing. Then you have Five of Cups. Five of Cups is the energy of sometimes glass half empty. So whatever it is that this is about, it can also be regret, it can be grief. So there's something where you are going to be a little bit focused on your not so happy with the way something turned out, or you're not so happy with how you handled a situation, try not to beat yourself up about it. I feel as if there's something here where we all experience this. Our brains make things a lot bigger than they are, and the more you pay attention to something, the bigger it gets. So if you keep beating yourself up and you keep thinking about something, looking at something, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I just feel as if maybe try and look at all the good things you've done recently and all the good things you've achieved recently, rather than something that hasn't gone the way you planned or hoped, because you can't change it. This is also the card of don't cry over spilt milk, which is again harsh to say, but it's what the card is, okay? I'm not saying it, I'm just saying that's what the card wants me to say, is don't cry over spilt milk. So there's nothing you can do to change whatever it is you are focusing on towards the end of the week or upset about. There's nothing you can do, but you can focus on something that you can be proud of yourself for, and focus on something that you have achieved or can achieve next, rather than something that's in the past. I'm going to clarify the Three of Wands. Three of Wands with the Sun. I knew that was a really positive energy, because Three of Wands, I usually would perceive this as like a little bit mundane, but I was reading it and I was like, there is something happy coming. You can feel it, you've asked for it. It's really positive. And then you've got the Sun, which is the most positive card, the most happiest card, most warmest, happiest. I can't even explain it better than that. It's the happiest card. With the Three of Wands, you know what's coming for you. You've asked for it, you've prayed for it, you've wished for it. It's coming in. It's going to make you very, very happy. I also feel as if it's going to bring a little bit of exposure, a little bit of revealing energy to it. So you might be a little bit exposed in some way where you go, oh, there's a lot of people looking at me, or there's a lot of attention that it might bring. Embrace it though, embrace it, because I feel as if you can't change it, embrace it. And it's just, oh, I really like this energy. I can't explain this. You're getting something that you very much, very much want. Clarify the Queen of Swords. The Magician. Putting your order in with the universe. Asking for it. The Magician comes out. All about manifestation. That's interesting. Wow. With the Queen of Swords. So some of you also, with the Queen of Swords, and I said there's a little bit of your tongue being quite sharp. You're looking in the mirror being the Queen of Swords. The reason I say that is the Magician is all about you manipulating your own reality, changing your own reality, changing your own world, changing yourself into a better one, into what you want it to be. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords, you're kind of looking in a mirror being quite harsh with yourself. And that's what I mean when I said, oh, you're going to say something, be like, oh, that's quite harsh. It's the opposite. When it comes to yourself, you're not really checking yourself. You're not like, would I say that to my friend? Would I say that to my sister? No, I wouldn't. So why is it okay to say it to myself? Whatever it may be, I just feel like you're looking in the mirror, finding your faults. And the more you find your faults with the Magician, the more they're manifesting, the more you're seeing of them, and the more you're creating them. Let's say, for example, you're looking in the mirror and you're going, oh my gosh, I have so much pimples or acne. You wouldn't look at your friend and say that, would you? You wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, look at all your pimples. You wouldn't care. You wouldn't, there's no level of that. Why do you think that's okay to say yourself? And the more you're saying it, the more you're doing it. You get up the next morning and you've got twice the amount of pimples. There's something where you're paying a lot of attention to the things you're not happy about, instead of being kinder to yourself and being like, well, it's life. Everyone has them. Do you know what? I'll call them beauty spots and let it go. And they're gonna go away. There's just something where, or maybe you could be like, oh, I have nice eyes. I may have a few pimples today, but my eyes are sparkling. There's something where you're paying more attention to the things about yourself that you can't change, that are there. And the more you're paying attention, the more they're growing. Clarify the Eight of Wands for Leo. Five of Swords. Five of Swords is the energy of unnecessary conflict. And with the Eight of Wands here, there is a little bit of, this feels kind of self-sabotagey in the sense that you're getting everything you want. So for the Five of Swords to be here, with the Eight of Wands on top, You're getting what you asked for, you're getting what you want. There's really good news coming in. There's really happy things happening. With the Five of Swords, you're finding something, and the Five of Cups here. You're finding reasons for it not to be yours. Or you're finding reasons for it not to work out. It's almost as if you've been disappointed in the past, if you've been let down in the past, there's something coming in for you where you're like, I'm not getting my hopes up. This is exactly what I asked for. Handed to me on a silver platter. This can't be real. This can't be for me. This is gonna leave. This is not. There's something wrong with this. There has to be. There's something, a little bit of self-sabotaging energy here, Leo, because of the fact that it is going to look exactly like what you want it to be. You're then not trusting it. So just be careful not to do that. If you've asked for something, don't be surprised when you get it. Don't be surprised that yes, you actually can have what you want and you are worthy of it, you are deserving of it. Have it, take it. It's yours. Clarify the Five of Cups for Leo. The Hermit with the Five of Cups. Okay, I kind of feel like there's an energy this week towards the end of the week where, when I said there's an energy of regret, not crying over spilt milk, it feels like it's more towards you going out in some way. Like you might go to an event or a party or something you go to and then you go, oh, I wish I'd stay home. I wish I hadn't done that. And that's not me telling you not to go to this also. You're supposed to go to whatever it is. But there's just a feeling, like a heads up. You're going to be somewhere and be like, wow, I wish I hadn't come. There's just a level of disappointment. So if there's something you're really excited about, it's almost like because you're so excited about it, you're so excited about that party, you're so excited about that wedding, you're then going to be like, oh, okay. Is that it? Like, because of how excited you are. So I guess the advice from the tarot would be like, temper yourself. And just know that whatever you think it's going to be in your mind, it's going to be less. But it's to do with, I feel, because cups are emotions, and I just feel as if there could be something where there's going to be friends or family at a place and you're really excited to see them, and it's almost as if they're not as excited to see you or something, because I don't know, there's something where you are just like, oh, disappointed in yourself for being so excited, but it's one-sided. It's something that's one-sided that you're disappointed about. So just like a heads up, I feel like you care a lot more about people around you than they care about you sometimes, or that's the way you feel anyway. I'm not saying that's the truth. I'm saying you might be in a situation where you feel like you care a lot more than others do. I'm not saying they don't care as much as you, but I'm just saying that you might feel that way. You might be put in a position to believe that. And with the Hermit, then there's just something where you're like, I'm going home. Like there's something, but this again, please don't not go somewhere, obviously, from something a tarot reader just told you, but there's something where you're gonna, there's an energy of, oh, okay, I should have seen that coming, is something around an event, around a party, around a socializing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you know it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Little Tarot Tuesdays.